So just in case you didn't watch my previous video, I was talking about my recent nostalgia for Black Ops 2. I've been thinking about and missing that game quite a lot recently. I think this was brought on because Black Ops 7 kind of marketed itself as a sequel to Black Ops 2. And I didn't enjoy Black Ops 7 like a lot of other COD fans, so I just haven't been playing COD this year. I think this is the least I've played a COD game since I got into the franchise, actually, so I've been missing Call of Duty a lot. And just as I got done finishing that video, I saw a roadmap for Season 3 of Black Ops 7, and I noticed that they included a remake for the map Plaza. Now, Plaza is a Black Ops 2 map, which is honestly one of my favorite maps. I think it's a heavily underrated map, to be honest. It's not really talked about that much, and this is the first time, actually, it's been remastered since Black Ops 2. Despite the fact that I don't like Black Ops 7 as a multiplayer game, I just don't think it's fun. I wanted to download this update and, for the very least, play a game on Plaza because, like I say, it's one of my favorite maps from Black Ops 2. And as I finished the update, I tried to load up the game, and of course, you get hit with the update requires restart, so I had to restart my game again, despite just downloading the update. Despite this, though, I restarted the game, loaded it up. I just loaded up the multiplayer. That's all I did, and I got hit with a bombardment of cutscenes, notifications, just absolute slop. So I clicked on the multiplayer, and the first thing that I'm presented with is probably one of the worst cutscenes I've ever seen in the Call of Duty franchise. We're introduced to random unknown operator for like the 18th time in a season cutscene that we'll probably never see again in the future of COD, and he's infiltrating a base to connect to his C-Link so he can control a thing. And then a woman comes in with two robots and goes,
JSOC can't keep their hands to themselves, can they?
By far the corniest game for dialogue, by the way. I mean, I doubt any human even wrote the scripts for these cutscenes. It was probably all written by Gen AI. But that's not even the most offensive part. I could forgive the Call of Duty franchise maybe not having the greatest plot known to man if the action was good. I mean, what you come to Call of Duty for is guns and action and military cool stuff. And yet we're presented with one of the most nonsensical and poorly choreographed cutscenes I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's terrible. The amount of times that people shoot their guns at somebody and they don't die, they don't even get a blood splatter, is ridiculous. It makes no sense. And it just devolves to everyone engaging in hand-to-hand combat, which I guess if you shot someone point blank and they didn't fucking die, you would. If we just take it back to the story implications for this cutscene for a second, though, there seems to be a serious lack of logic present in these cutscenes, and the operators just run around doing whatever they want to serve the plot. So first of all, John Operator is infiltrating this base to hack into the systems on his own. There's no other people present in this cutscene. Secondly, if you're going to be infiltrating an enemy base entirely on your own, you're going to be severely outnumbered. So why would you not at least attempt a bit of stealth? This guy just runs in guns blazing, which eventually leads to him losing the fight and getting captured, which of course he would lose the fight, he's on his own, which leads me into my final point. If the whole plan for this cutscene was for him to infiltrate the base, hack into the systems, and then get captured for whatever reason, that's putting a lot of trust into them capturing you and not just dropping your dumb ass on the spot. Despite that, though, I sat through the entire cutscene because I just wanted to see what was going on. Nothing interesting as usual. And it just reminded me of Black Ops Cold War. I think one of the first games to start to introduce the idea that the campaign storyline can progress beyond the campaign. And they would tell these stories through the seasonal cutscenes. For every single season, we'd get a new chapter in the story. And Black Ops Cold Wars, despite the cutscenes maybe not being the most engaging things like the campaign, I still found myself invested in the Black Ops Cold War storyline beyond the campaign. I actually thought they had something pretty interesting to tell with Stitch as the villain, the whole Perseus scheme, and also brainwashing Adler in the same way that they brainwashed Mason, which all culminated to Stitch's death at the end of the Black Ops Cold War story. Until they revived him in Black Ops 6, which I still don't understand to this day. But anyway, moving on from Black Ops Cold War, I finished the cutscene and immediately got spammed with Battle Pass notifications. I got a cutscene about the Battle Pass. I then got an unskippable menu for the Battle Pass as well, which I think is insane that they have to put a timer on you skipping this menu. Like, they are ramming this down your throat in such an egregious way. You cannot even skip the notification. Like, what are we doing here? Anyway, about 4 sub-menus later, I finally managed to get into the multiplayer for Black Ops 7. And then I noticed something at the top of my screen.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty fans, there is now a black cell tab in the main menu for Black Ops 7 multiplayer. This game and this franchise is such a fucking joke. It's actually a joke. Like, it's not even a funny joke. It's just embarrassing. I'm somebody who's been a Call of Duty fan for about 15 years at this point, and logging on and just getting the black cell dick rammed down my throat is infuriating. I cannot describe how angry it makes me. There was a time where you put the disc in, you clicked start, you clicked on multiplayer, and maybe had to go on to find a match, and that was it. And now I have to press A about 25 different times, watch 3 cringe-ass cutscenes, and get a unskippable payable option for cosmetics. I don't even... I just had to rant about this. I mean, I've not even got into the multiplayer for Black Ops 7 yet, because all of this nonsense happened to me while I was trying to just play the map Plaza, and I just got bombarded with so much egregious bullshit that I don't even know if I want to play the game anymore. Like, I actually don't even know if I care about the fact that Plaza's in this game anymore. I talked about my opinions on Black Ops 7 in the Modern Warfare 2019 video I made, I think, a week ago about this point. And I talked about how I believe this game has the most remakes out of any COD game, maybe aside from Modern Warfare 3 2023. And I also talked about how I think Black Ops 7 is nothing but empty nostalgia bait. Like, there's no substance to anything in this game. It's just, oh, let's bring back this map, let's bring back this weapon, let's bring back this camo, this cooling card. This franchise is creatively bankrupt, and they've essentially given up at this point, so they're just clawing at old games like Black Ops 2 that they know sold well and people love, to just get people back into the game. That's all it's for. And I have to say, with this update for Black Ops 7, I fell for the nostalgia bait. I'll hold my hands up. And my complaints for the Call of Duty franchise over the past 5 years or so is every time they do remakes, specifically in the Black Ops franchise, it's always the same maps. So we get the Hijacked, the Raid, the Express. Like, they have been remastered about 5 times at this point. And if we just rewind to season 1 or season 2, I think, of Black Ops 7, they announced that they were remaking Meltdown, which was also a really good map from Black Ops 2. And this is one of the reasons that I was actually inspired to make this channel as a whole, because I remember when Meltdown initially came out for Black Ops 7, and a lot of people were comparing it to Black Ops 2's version of Meltdown. It's night and day. I don't understand how this franchise has gone so far, but yet so far backwards at the same time. It's genuinely astonishing. And I almost fell for the nostalgia bait with Meltdown, because this was one of the rare instances in the Black Ops franchise that a map that hasn't been remade before, or at least very little, actually got remade. And another time that I also fell for the nostalgia bait was with Yemen, or as it's now called, Clifftown. This was another really good Black Ops 2 map that has never been remastered before, and they remade it for Black Ops 7, and I hopped in and checked it out, and it plays nothing like the original. And I get that a lot has changed in the franchise since Black Ops 2, so of course it's not going to play the same, but this kind of plays into what I was talking about with the empty nostalgia bait. They knew a lot of people like myself would see Yemen being remade and go, oh, that's not been remade before, I like Black Ops 2, I'm going to come in and play that. Anyone with a frontal lobe would understand that that map would not work in a game like Black Ops 7 because of things like the pacing, omni movements, and just how different Call of Duty is nowadays. Yet they still did it. Not because they thought that the map would work well in Black Ops 7, but because they knew people would see that and go, oh yeah, you know what, I'll play this game again. I definitely do want to try and check out Plaza in Black Ops 7 at some point, because unlike Meltdown in this game, it actually looks pretty good. Like, it doesn't look like the soul has been sucked out of the map since Black Ops 2. But if I'm being honest, this game has just fucked me off too badly today. Like, I don't want to try and play it, so I'm going to try and play it another day. It's such a shame as well, because these maps like Meltdown and Plaza and Yemen have never seen a remake since Black Ops 2. It just had to be the one time that I didn't want to play COD that they decided to remake these maps. Whatever, that's all I've got for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything you want to see from this channel in the future. But yeah, thank you for watching.